Good day. It's still the 24th of July, 2021. Very odd story, uh, which involves an odd case. Most of you probably know that about a year ago, federal charges were brought against a number of people in Michigan on the allegation that they were planning to kidnap the governor, a woman named Gretchen Whitmer, and that some other people were possibly involved in trying to kidnap Virginia's governor, our illustrious Ralph Northam. Well, in any event, the case was put together by the FBI. There were a number of FBI informants involved, actually quite a few. But the case agent is a man named Special Agent Richard Trask. Okay, he signed off on the complaint. He testified in the grand jury. The defendants were indicted. Well, it would have been Sunday, Richard Trask and his wife had a problem. According to the news story, Trask punched his wife, put his hands on her throat after they had returned from a swingers party. And she stopped it by grabbing his beard. He's got this long beard, and he looks like Curly on the Three Stooges after Curly had his beard, during his, you've probably never seen it. Be that as it may, he is now charged with a felony, and he's suspended from the FBI. And I'm going to put the link to the news story on there, but it's a very odd turn in a case that is a very odd case. And of course, if he's convicted, he's going to lose his job. He's probably going to be suspended without pay. And the whole thing is just very bizarre and weird as far as I'm concerned. Number one, that he's going to such a place to begin with. I mean, and secondly, then the case with his wife. Once you hit somebody, that in and of itself is serious enough. But once you try to cut their air off, it goes from a simple battery, which is, a battery has occurred, an assault that takes place when you place someone in reasonable apprehension of receiving a battery. So if you walk up to somebody with your fist, they're afraid, that's assault. If you hit them, in the jaw, okay, it hurts them, it's an injurious or insulting type of contact, that's a battery. But once you start placing your hands on somebody's throat, trying to cut off their air, that becomes a much more serious offense, a felony offense, and that's what this guy is facing now. So I hope he didn't do it, but it looks like he probably did. So he's presumed innocent till proven guilty, but he has been charged. What impact this will have on that other case, I don't know. But things never cease to be interesting. That's the one thing that I've noticed in life. There's always something to talk about. So this guy has been on the Bureau for 11 years and worked mostly counterterrorism and national security type of stuff. Apparently he has his own gym, his CrossFit business, on his property up in Michigan, and pictures of him, showing his muscles and so on and so forth. But if he goes to prison, he's going to have to really have a lot of muscles, because inmates don't like FBI agents. So let's hope he didn't do it. Let's hope it's a false accusation. But, if it isn't, justice will take place, I guess. Don't like to report this about anybody, but it's unusual. And that's why I report it, So have a good rest of the day, and hope it's been informative, if not entertaining.